receive a message.
All right, we are live on Facebook.
Yay!
So welcome to another phenomenal offering for World Unity Week. We thank each and every one of you who are live with us in the Zoom room. We thank all of those who are out there around the world watching this from a live stream in this moment or in the present moment that you capture this. So Montserrat is going to be giving us angelic messages. She's going to be sharing with us. So I will let you share a little bit more about what we will be experiencing in this next hour.
Yes, hi, well, welcome everybody. My name is Montserrat Ángeles y Arcángeles. I'm a psychic medium. Also, I receive messages and I could talk to angels and all the high spirits. So if you have any questions, if you would like to receive a message, just let me know. I'll be giving messages. The angels want us to guide us, to provide us love, and so we could have divine guidance in our life. So let's start. And if you see any comments or any questions, that you could let me know. That way I could start giving the messages. Let's see what is the general message that they're giving us today for all the people we are here. Today they're telling us that we need to release any toxic energy that we're holding, any pain, if we need to forgive somebody or give forgiveness, to work on it, to give it to them. It's not just for them, it's more for us to be in peace, for us to have our inner peace and be safe, feel happy, have a higher vibration. They also telling us that we all could see and talk to the angels. It's not just me. We all could do it. We just need to work on it. We need to work in our forgiveness. We need to work in our own trust. So we could keep going forward, keep learning. Also, they're telling us that our spiritual vision help us to heal, teach, and guide other people. So we could keep growing and expanding our light to the whole world, starting from us. Somebody dropped the wings. Starting from us, and then pass it to other people who need peace in their lives, or they need a word to feel better in difficult circumstances. So if you guys want a angelic message, I'm open for questions. I'm trying here to see myself, but I can't. So Karen, do you see any questions?
Yeah, this is so beautiful. So John and Michael, you're welcome to type questions into the chat. I can read them out for you. You're welcome to open up your mic and your Zoom video and ask a question if you would like. I'm feeling this in my heart when you talked about releasing, the immediate message coming through about releasing toxicity. And I know that I would like some guidance on, at times I get overwhelmed with the amount of struggle that continues to occur in the world from human beings. Even with, I see, I feel, I live, I dance in the blessings and the sacredness and the gratefulness. Yet I turn and I see a child without food, or children or elders suffering. And that's hurts the heart.
They're telling me that you have you really like Mother Nature, to have a really strong connection with them. So your guidance, you're going to receive it from the fairies. If you have enough faith, you will see them. They will guide you. You have they have a purpose in your life with you helping Mother Earth. Also, they're saying that you need to release. And Michael, Archangel Michael is with you. He works with you. He's with you all the time. But he's telling you to let go. Let go what no longer serves you. Let go for the good of your life and for a better purpose. Release. Release everything. Any pain, any sadness, anything that fills your heart. Because I feel your heart. I'm a really sensitive person. I could feel what other people's feeling. I know you're holding it. You want to be strong. You don't want nobody to see you cry. But when we cry, we heal. When I connect to the angels, and also, remember, I'm a medium, there's somebody in your life that you were really attached to it, that it passed away, that is making me paying attention to this spirit. I cannot see if it's a woman or a man. I just feel him. He keeps, now I say he, so it may be a man. He keeps touching me, like, tell her that I'm here. So you have Michael with you, and again, he keeps touching me. You have this male person in your life that he's with you. He's always taking care of you. I don't know if he's your father or your grandfather.
Maybe a grandfather. Both grandfathers have passed.
I think it's one of your grandfathers. He doesn't let me see him. Sometimes when I close my eyes, I could see their image, their picture, or how they want me to see him. But he's hiding. He's kind of shy, so he doesn't let me see him. But he wants you to know that he's with you too, that he's not an angel, but he's with you. For whatever help you need, he may try to help. Your solar plexus chakra, it has a little blockage because you hold your emotions and you don't let them go through. You don't release them, so they get stuck there in that chakra. So you need to clean that chakra. Also, Michael again is telling you that you're powerful and you take charge of your life in all the positive ways. So he's always with you. Michael keeps saying that he's with you. And he's saying that you know it because you see sometimes the signals. So you like Mother Nature, he's telling me to tell you, look at the sky and you will find me there. Also, he's telling you that attending to workshops, seminars that I'm assuming you like because he's mentioning it, giving speeches, is going to help you for your spiritual path. It's going to be open a teaching learning for you. So you're going to be able to learn, but also you're going to be able to teach. Even though you told me that you stopped doing it, it's time. He's saying it's time to return. It's time because you know what you have to do. But the most important, Michael is with you. I see Gabriel with you because of your work and communications. He's with you too. And today is Wednesday, so he's super with you today, helping you with your work, with what you're doing. And they're telling you like to open your arms, but release everything. You see, that's why I had to be here today.
So I do like to chuckle at, I came to support you, the Zoom tech, and I did have this thought go through my mind, and I'm receiving. So thank you so much. Now, I know that John had put something in the chat, so I'm going to go ahead and read this out. And then it looks like Michael's unmuted and might want to go next. So John says, thank you, Montserrat. I'm looking to move out of the country and possibly begin pursuing a new career path later this year. Any guidance around this? So that's for John Ryan McMahon.
Or John. John, with you is Archangel Raphael. He's telling me that you need to clear your mind and body, let go the past pain, change it for peace. He's also letting me know to tell you that you're safe. You will feel the love energy in all its forms. You will see signals that they're going to guide you for your new beginning. All beginnings are protected and guided by Michael. Is for better, never for worse. Is for better. You're going to be way better in your new place with new changes. You may have some dreams that may answer all of your questions. Try to write them down. I always tell my students when I do my trainings to have a little notebook next to your bed. When you dream something, you could write, as soon as you wake up, you could write it down, because maybe at the moment, because we're kind of sleepy, we don't understand the message. But then later on, when you're fully awake and you read it, you will see that it has a message for you there. Also, it's letting me know that you're also a light worker like everybody else. You're here to teach about love too, but you have to be open to receive the signals, or you could share them too. I know your question was about the moving. He's telling me everything will be fine. Moving, he's taking you out of your zone of comfort to make you grow, to make you learn something or something better. So he's telling you that it's time to heal away addictions. Addictions means everything that it blocks you. Distractions, also maybe toxic behaviors that may be around you, or workers, or maybe some friends that you believe they're your friends, but they're not. So it's like a cleaning around you. That's why they're moving you out of your zone of comfort for a better and a whole new beginning. That's for John, right? Message delivered for John. Lupita, I see you. I'll welcome you. It's a pleasure, John. Anybody else who has them?
I see, Michael, I don't know if you want me to read this out or if you wanted to speak.
Yes, no, go ahead. For Michael?
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read this out. As the only spiritual person in my household, I sometimes feel distant and not supported in my spiritual endeavors. I would love to really focus on supercharging my spiritual experiences this year, especially with everything going on in the outer world. There's so much discord to transmute. How can I hold and expand the light without overwhelm, remaining motivated and dedicated, especially when I do not currently have a spiritually supportive in-person community?
Okay, that's Michael, right?
Yes.
Michael, have you heard to your name? Michael. Archangel Michael is with you too. When we feel that we are lonely in our own spiritual world, because sometimes our family members don't believe, or they don't, they're spiritual, but not full spiritual, that maybe half. They believe in God, but they don't pray, or they're different religions. My experience, I'm going to talk to you about me. My whole family from my husband's side doesn't approve what I do. They think, because they don't know, they think it's something bad, something dark, something where I guess in their imagination when you light candles and you do weird things. What is not. But I'm going to tell you what Archangel Michael told me at that time, and he keeps repeating it. Have faith in you. Trust in yourself. We are not responsible for the thinking or the actions of other people, even though if it's in our own family or friends. We are responsible from us, for what we choose to do, for what we like to do. In my whole life, because I've seen spirits and I talked to angels since I was little, you know how many times that people call me crazy and that, are you okay? Oh, I don't believe you. You're crazy. You're dreaming. But I follow what I feel, my intuition. And also, I have trust in myself. I trust myself. Sometimes I'm not going to lie because I'm really honest. And it's part of life and or other side of human being. Sometimes I'm like, well, they really believe me. And then my angels repeat it again. Remember, you're not responsible for the other people. You're responsible for your actions and for your own mind thinking. So what he's telling me right now, the message for you is your third eye, your chakra is fully open. You just need to clear your mind. Stop thinking too much. Just go with the flow, fluid. Just keep flowing, keep going forward. Clear yourself. By clear, they mean to ask for help. Ask the angels, let them go in your life. Tell them, angels, archangels, by my free will, I open you the door to coming into my life, to guide me, to send me signals, to send me something that I know that you're listening, that I'm going in the right path, and they will give it to you. Maybe not at that moment because they're not like an ATM that we ask and we receive right away, but in a few hours, you will receive a feather, you will see the sky and you will see a feather in the sky or a cloud in the shape of an angel, or you will see a number as they talk us to numbers through numbers too. I don't know, maybe you could see a sequel of a number like 1111 or 444 or 222. You will receive your signal. You just need to ask for it and release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed, maybe not on purpose, maybe because you were passing by, or maybe because somebody stopped you and they start telling you, complaining or talking to you about something, and you're sensitive, so you absorb it. So just clear your mind, clear all the bad energies. And Michael is telling you, pretend you have a vacuum, a portable vacuum, and away the fear, all the fears that you have, pretending that you're using a vacuum and get your vacuum all your fears away. That will help you. And with you are Archangel Michael and Raphael too. So you have two of the most important archangels to guide you. They're with you. They're taking care of you, about your surroundings, your situation, and everybody that is involved around you. They're protected. That was for Michael. Anyone else that they need a message?
So a couple people came into the room. If you guys you're welcome to unmute yourselves if you would like to ask a question, and you're welcome to type it into the chat and I can read it out. And John says, thank you.
Claudia is like, hola, Monse, soy Isbeth. Oh, bienvenidas.
So a message for Zili.
Sally, okay.
Zeli?
Yes, a message. Let me see. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Sally. When you're doing your service, Sally, as a light worker, because you know that you're a light worker too, you get really nervous and you don't focus on what you're seeing on the visions because you get so nervous. The question you ask them or that you have to ask every day when you get up before doing anything else is, how can I make the world to be a better place? And you will get your answer. Michael is telling you that attraction, the law of attraction, will automatically take care of you and your needs. Also, they're telling you that you need to ask for help too. Ask the angels to help you with this. Ask the angels to help you with the situation or whatever you need. They need your permission before they can help us. For our free will choices, we need to give them permission. Also, your chakra, your throat chakra is a little bit blocked. You need to express yourself in love, with words of love, even though if you're mad or even though you're upset. You have to breathe in, breathe it out, relax, and then try to speak in a lovely way with lovely words. So your throat chakra could start unblocking by themselves. That was for Sally. Try to speak your truth with love, without offending or without hurting other people. Just try to talk with love about your truth. That's the message for Sally. Thank you. Yes, I need to work on it. Yes. Little by little, we're learning. Little by little, we keep growing. And with their guidance, it's really, really easy. Sometimes it may seem difficult, but everything has a blessing behind. Every situation has a blessing behind. And sometimes we need to learn from these situations. Sometimes it is painful and you have to go out and smile and give the best from you to other people because you're trying to expand the love and the light. And maybe you'll be suffering or having something in your life going on. But if you put it on the side for a little bit and you bring light and love to others, it will help you to go through too. Anybody else with questions or with requesting a message?
Yes, you're welcome to unmute and ask a question and or put it in the chat. We can read it. I want to put out there if somebody doesn't have a question or towards the end, even just guidance on how we're all here in World Unity Week, and maybe a glimpse that the angels are seeing from the other side. Yet we have a couple more people coming in, so let's see if they have questions. Thank you so much for, we have been receiving beautiful angel messages, and the floor is open for somebody to ask a question. So if you've just joined us, you are welcome to unmute, ask your question, or you can type it in the chat.
Las personas que van entrando, también si quieren quitarle el mute, el sonido, pueden prender su micrófono y pueden hacerme la pregunta directamente. O pueden escribirlo en el chat. Si quieren algún mensaje. Pero si hablan español, es preferible que quiten el sonido, pongan su micrófono.
Lupita has raised her hand.
Si me preguntes, Lupita wants a message. I'm going to give it to her in English and then I'll translate in Spanish.
Beautiful.
Lupita. Lupita, te lo voy a dar en inglés y luego te lo traduzco a español. Lupita, you need to cancel, clear, and delete all thoughts that they were negative, all forms of past negative thinking, all pain. It has to be canceled, clear, and delete. That's Archangel Michael is with you. You need to switch from negative to positive. Everything that, all the words that they're going to come out from your mouth, it has to be positive. Positive thinking, positive words, lay of attraction. Everything has to be positive. You are a light worker too. You know it. It's safe for you to believe that you're powerful. It's safe for you to know that spiritual powers brings great blessings, that loving servants to the divine is going to provide you with everything that you need. That's what Archangel Michael is telling you. I'm going to translate. Lupita, Arcángel Miguel está contigo. Te dice que hay que cancelar, limpiar y borrar todo pensamiento, toda acción negativa se tiene que ir. Todo lo que sea negativo, pensamiento, dolor, palabras que puedan llegar a decir negativamente, tienes que cambiarlo, tienes que cambiar el switch, tienes que hablar positivamente todo el tiempo. Eres una persona de luz, eres un ser de luz, tienes un gran poder. Es bueno creerte que tienes un gran poder. Hay muchas bendiciones a tu alrededor si sigues la guía divina. Mensajito entregado, Lupita. Message delivered for Lupita. Anybody else who has a question? Pueden prender su micrófono y hacerme la pregunta directamente, porque si lo ponen en el chat, no lo vas a ver leer en español. O me pueden decir, preguntarme directamente. Si no quieren prender su cámara, solamente el micrófono y hacer la pregunta. Telling them they could unmute themselves and ask a question, or that they could just write it on the chat.
Perfect. I see two. It's interesting. I can see that two people have raised their hand, and I'm not, maybe because I'm not in gallery view, I can't see who has raised their hand. Let me look.
I know, I just see two hands, but I don't see any name.
Okay, Lupita, we did correct.
Yes.
Marcia has her hand raised. Marcia. Nathaniel.
Oh yeah, super, yes. Yes, Marcia, you have a question? You want to ask me a question, or you want me to give you a message? Whatever they want you to know.
Yes, please, the message.
The message, okay. Archangel Michael is here with all of us. I don't think he's gonna go nowhere. He's here. He's with you too. He's working with you very, very closely. He's protecting you, guiding you through this special situation that you're going through. He's also letting you know. Have you ever heard about the God box, Marcia? The God box is a little box that you could create. It doesn't matter what size. I usually pick small. Mine is the kind of small, it's like a jewelry box. What you're gonna do with this God box is you're gonna write your worries, your concerns, your desires in a piece of paper. You could use one of the smallest boxes like this big that it has a top so you could cover it, or a cardboard box or a jewelry box, anything that you like, because it's gonna be for you and God. It's gonna be a special box that is gonna connect you with God. In that box, like I said it earlier, you're gonna write in a piece of paper your concerns, your desires, what you're thankful for, because gratitude is really important. We have to be grateful every day, every time. Doesn't matter the time of the day. We have to be grateful. And when you're done writing everything, you're going to fold it in little papers. You're going to put them inside your box. And when you're done, if you're Catholic or whatever religion you are, I respect all the religions and I love all of them because it's the same God for me. If you have an altar, you could put it on your altar. You could grab your box and talk to God and tell him, dear God, there's no better hands to have my desires, my concerns, my worries than yours. And then you're going to place them in your altar and it's going to stay there forever. You could keep adding, or while they're happening, you could take them out, but you have to be really, really specific with what you want. Example, dear God, you're writing it. I want a red car, 4 doors with rims, nice tires. Be really, really specific for what you want. You put it inside the box and you put it again in your altar or in your special place. If you do meditations or if you pray or if you don't pray, but you have a special spot where you do whatever you do, you could put your box right there and it's going to be safe. They're telling you that the divine guidance is with you. Just keep your eyes really open so you could receive the signals, the messages. But Archangel Michael is telling me that the God box is going to help you a lot. That was for Marsha. Marsha? Yeah, Marsha, I think.
Beautiful, beautiful. Can you read in the chat there from
I
Claudia?
see Claudia. I think it was Claudia who was asking for a message.
Is there a little message for me?
Okay, Claudia. Claudia. Okay. You need to take care of what you're eating. You need to eat more healthy. More fruits, more vegetables. To increase your high energy. Also, it's going to elevate your spiritual frequency and it's going to clear you too. It's going to help you. Isbeth, Claudia, tienes que cuidar más lo que comes. Tienes que comer más frutas, más verduras, porque eso te va a ayudar a limpiarte y también a incrementar tu frecuencia espiritual. Eres clarividente de nacimiento. Tienes que seguir aprendiendo para poder ver más las visiones claramente, para que puedas sanar, aprender y guiar también. That was for Claudia. Beautiful messages that we're getting today.
So beautiful. Does anybody else want to raise their hand or speak out or put something in the chat?
They're also telling me that everybody they're here with us, they have emotional sensitivity. All of us. We are really sensitive. And we have to honor and respect our deep sensitivity because it's a great gift that they give to all of us. ¿Alguien más que quiera un mensajito, una pregunta? Kiovis, do you want a message? Kiovis, ¿quieres mensaje? Kiovis, yes. I think I see it. Kiovis, te dicen que tienes que pedir ayuda a los ángeles para lo que necesites, para esa situación que ya sabemos cuál es. Pídele ayuda a tus ángeles, pídeles permiso dales permiso, para que intervengan, para que te puedan ayudar. Tu chakra corona está un poquito bloqueado. Hay que limpiarle una limpiadita. Pon atención a tus ideas, a los mensajes divinos que te llegan, por qué son las respuestas a tus oraciones. You obviously have your crown chakra a little bit blocked, but you could still receive, and you need to pay attention to those dreams or ideas that they're sending you because they're messages. The true divine guidance are sending you answers to your prayers, and they're also telling you that you need to ask for help. But again, if you don't give them permission by your free will, they're not going to be able to help you. All the time that we need help with something, we need to give them permission by our free will so they could help us in any situation. A message delivered for Hughes.
Okay, I'm gonna let you help me a little bit here. I have on Facebook, I'm watching this stream on Facebook,
Okay.
and Bobby Rodriguez. So
Okay.
help me here with my
Hey,
Spanish.
Bobby
Says,
Rodriguez wants a message.
Los vio desde Uruguay.
Okay. Uruguay. Yeah, from Uruguay. Yes.
Thank you.
Yay. Bobby, most of the ones that you see in Spanish are the followers for my page, and they're from everywhere. Okay, Fabi. Tus chakras de los oídos se están abriendo más. Vas a recibir voces, vas a escuchar incluso a veces cantos angelicales, música. Conéctate más con la naturaleza y pon atención porque son mensajes reales. Fabi, también tienes que limpiar adicciones. Sacúdete de todo lo negativo. Escucha tu corazón. Arcángel Rafael está contigo para ayudarte a sanar. For Fabi, her ear chakras are opening little by little more. So now she's going to be able to hear either voices, music, even the angels when they sing, she may be able to hear them. There are real messages. No, you're not crazy. They're real, and you have to pay attention to it. Also, you need to heal away addictions, toxic relationships, friendships, let go everything from your heart. Archangel Raphael is with you because he's working with you for healing. That was for Fabi.
Avi says, gracias, gracias, gracias. Asilo Jare? I'm not sure that. You have another Veronica Ortiz Morales says, hola, Monse, buenas tardes. How do you say message? Mensajito.
Mensaje. Mensajito. Yeah.
Mensajito, por favor.
Verónica.
Veronica.
Verónica, hay que pasarnos una vacuum para el miedo. Los miedos no existen, los miedos se van. Arcángel Miguel está contigo, te está cuidando. También está Rafael ayudándote con esta situación. Para ti y todos los que están contigo, también vas a empezar a escuchar más voces, sonidos. A veces cuando se abren los chakras de los oídos empieza a escucharse un zumbido. Eso lo vas a notar más adelante. For Veronica, she needs to use the vacuum to put all the fear away. Archangel Michael and Raphael are with her, lifting all fear, basing energy from the surrounding situations and everybody who's involved. Also, her ear chakras are opening. And sometimes when we notice that they're opening is when we hear like a little beep noise in our ear. And it lasts like for 2 to 3 minutes and it's like beep. And you're like, what? And then you start hearing things. So that was for Veronica.
So beautiful. Thank you. You have several people following on Facebook saying hello and thank you. And I'm just checking to see if there's any other questions here on Facebook. Anybody here in the Zoom room? We have about 12 more minutes here. And I know that you're always available to offer, messages for the whole, for unity, all of us
Yes,
as
yes,
united.
of course. If anybody is there,
Oh,
and they
let's
could
see.
hear us.
How about Aurora? Let's see.
Aurora. Yes, I see Aurora. Okay,
Yes.
Aurora. Aurora, para ti, los libros, todo lo que implique escribir, leer, editar, todo lo que esté a base de libros, te va a ayudar mucho en estos momentos. Esa va a ser tu guía, los libros. Seguir aprendiendo, Aurora. También hay que cuidar lo que comemos, frutas, vegetales, para que puedan subir tu energía, para que la frecuencia espiritual suba más. For Aurora, everything that it's books, learning, writing, reading, editing, everything spirituality talking regarding that is going to help her. If you need to get some classes, training, more books, it will help you a lot. And also they're telling us that we need to see what we eat. This is the second message. A third time, and that will be a message for everybody. We need to eat fruits, vegetables, and have a better healthy life so we could have a frequency, a spiritual frequency more elevated. That was for Aurora.
Very beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. And I saw Michael's asking, what about a collective message? Anything we should focus on in these coming months? That's a great question that we can focus on together as the collective.
Yes. For that, I'm going to do two different things. I already have the message that he's given me, but I'm also going to try to see if any master ascendants will appear and try to give something more powerful message for you guys. For Michael, what the question that he asked is this: cancel, clear, and delete everything that is negative. No negative words, no negative thoughts. Or sacral chakra is the more sensitive to chemicals, addictivities, processed foods, energies, everything goes to that chakra too. We need to respect and everybody else sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, relationships, fights at work, at home. Just try to bless everybody. If somebody doesn't like you, or the rumors, or any kind of situation that is negative, don't follow the negativity. Focus on your peace, focus on the love, and just keep going forward and do what you have to do. Don't pay attention to anybody else, because by the time we pay attention to them, our frequency goes down. If somebody selfish is here and we're right here, and by the time you notice, you see it, you're right here at the same level. So just let it go. And also something really important, parents, everybody's parents, grandparents, it's really important to value when you have your parents. I don't have my father with me. He's already on the other side, but he helps me when I need to talk to the spirits. But if your parents are alive, be grateful. Say thank you, because you don't really appreciate them, everything they have done for you, until you grow up, until you finally realize that they're about to live this life. And by that time, sometimes it's really late. So let's change that. Let's teach our kids and the teenagers that right now they're all over the places. Let's teach them to respect their parents, to value their parents, to be grateful because they have parents. And for the grown-ups, because it happened to, sometimes they don't value their parents. They're not grateful. They don't call for months. They don't call them. They don't visit them until they're like a birthday, Christmas, Thanksgiving. No, do it every day. If you can't do it every day, call them like every 1 or twice, 2, 3 days. but give them a call, because the way that everything is going on, we are being really selfish. We forget about them when they didn't forget about us when we were young, when we were little. They didn't sleep, they didn't eat well to give us everything that we have. So that's a big, big message for everybody. Now, I'm going to give you a message. Yes, go ahead, Karen.
One more in here real quick. One more
Go
before our group one. Isalita Vargas Fuentes.
Isalita.
Okay. She says, mensajita por fami hermosa.
Okay, hermosa, gracias. Isalita, Arcángel Miguel está contigo, está trabajando, cuidándote, protegiéndote en esta situación y en las que vengan. Él siempre está contigo, pero vuelve a repetir lo mismo. No hay que hablar negativamente, hay que hablar positivo, hay que dejar el pasado y lo negativo del pasado en el pasado para seguir aprendiendo. Hay que cancelar, limpiar y borrar. For Isalita, Michael keeps repeating the same thing as earlier. Cancel, clear, and delete everything that is negative. Every negative thought, words, everything that is negative, it has to be canceled, clear, and delete. Also, Archangel Michael is with her, protecting her, guiding her in this situation that she's going through, and that he's going to stay with her all the time. She is fully protected. Now, I'm going to see what Master Ascendant is with us. It could be Jesus, Virgin Mary. It could be from other cultures, other countries. So just let me see who is here with us. If they want to give us a message. Or Virgin Mary is with us today. I'm here to talk about love and compassion. Like I've been telling you in the past lives that I've been done. She's been with us. She's been giving us these messages, and now she wants to talk. She's saying that compassion is really important. Compassion to others. Don't forget that it's not only you, there is other people around you, that there's other people in different places that they need a prayer, that they need love. By sharing my love and my compassion, we'll be making changes for the future, little by little, like baby steps. They're going to be like baby steps. But it's really important that you do it from your heart, that you do it with faith. She's saying that today, before you go to sleep, say thanks, be grateful for everything that you lived today or during the day. Be grateful for everything, but also be grateful and give thanks in the name of others. She's showing me people with no food, with no homes. She's showing me children that they're suffering, children that they've been kidnapped from people, and their parents are devastated because of that. She's showing me people sick, people that are sick and they're alone, and they have nobody to pray for them. She says the main message for everybody in the world is to be united in love and compassion. That was her main message that she gave us. It's the second time that today she didn't let us see it, but I did a live during the week when she told me to tell all the audience to close their eyes. And she put her hand in my heart, and through me, I passed it to everybody who was watching, and everybody has the same vision. Everybody, when they close their eyes, they see the people, the children, they see homeless people, and everybody will start crying because she's telling us that that's what we need to do. And sometimes we don't listen. We receive the message, we hear the message, but we don't do nothing. So today, she was saying again, have compassion and love for others.
So beautiful. Thank you. We do have a few more minutes. There's one more if you are able to pass a message to Cielo Nirvana.
Brenda, yes. Okay. Brenda. Brenda, a seguir aprendiendo, a seguir caminando, porque a ti también en algún momento te va a tocar enseñar y abrirle el camino a alguien más, a los demás. También te dicen que expreses esa energía femenina divina que tienes, esa intuición, esas cualidades, compártelas, no tengas miedo. Ten más confianza en ti. For Brenda, they're telling her that she needs to keep learning because there's going to be a point when she is going to have to teach too. Archangel Mike was with her too. And also they're telling her that she's a light worker too. Everybody's a light worker. It's just that a little bit more, they have more open their clarity, their visions, their chakras, and they could keep moving a little bit forward than others. But all of us, we could be light workers. They're telling her to embrace its magical intuition because she has great qualities to teach other people. Message delivered.
Messages delivered. Montserrat, thank you so much. And I know that you, I know that there was some challenges for you to show up here today that were very unexpected, yet you honored this commitment and that you do need to go off and take care of these things. So I trust that the angels are wrapping you in their love and keeping you healthy and safe. And we have all just been receiving angelic messages from Montserrat here in the supernova room of World Unity Week. Today is Wednesday, June 23rd. We still have the rest of this week where we invite you. You can come to www.worldunityweek.org and come to 30 plus Zoom rooms. There's so much magic happening here. You can come and share your gifts, receive. So we invite you. Those of you, we have some people coming in the room for our next Peace Boom, which is a movement meditation that I don't know much about, but empatharian movement for peace with Lola Lesser. So that's what will be happening here in the Supernova room next. I want you to know, Montserrat, that there are many, many blessings of gratitude and love for you on the Facebook feed. Their comments are coming in. You've seen most of them, I think, in the chat room. And we couldn't be doing what we're doing right now without each and every one of you participating. We are all exchanging. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Karen. Thank you very much to everybody. And have a blessed day and full of signals and everything that you guys need to learn.
I'm just going to take a moment here.